Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hex Token Channel. Your host Superman in the house. Well, I got a fun video for you today. We're going to be exploring a different part of the crypto sphere, and here we are on Bitcoin. Obviously, Bitcoin here is at $21,571. It is the number one crypto in the world at the moment, and of course, it's currently worth 564.5 billion US dollars. So it's a pretty big, trading 9.5 billion on a trading volume in 24 hours. So a pretty big deal there. Fully diluted at 612 billion at the moment. And of course, the current circulating supply 19.3 million Bitcoin in place with a 21 million total supply max number. Of course, expected to come out in a 21.41 last time I checked. Maybe a little bit later. Who knows? We'll see. But that is the time there. Bitcoin, the most valuable chain. So we're going to explore what's been happening on here. One of the big things building in the ecosystem on Bitcoin, because it really, relative to an EVM chain, particularly Ethereum, lacks a lot of the ecosystem on top of it. There's definitely different products out there, obviously Lightning Network and others, but really lacks the smart contract aspect of EVM chains and, ERC-20s, 721s, NFTs, lacks that. But of course, recent innovation there, building on top of Bitcoin Satoshis, has been ordinal inscriptions, a bit like NFTs on Ethereum. Obviously not using smart contracts, but scripts, JSON script scale onto Satoshis of a Bitcoin. And of course, the equivalent or something similar to an ERC-20 as a BRC-20. So we've got those two innovations on Bitcoin, which is huge for the Bitcoin community. Makes it a lot more interactive rather than just a store of value. And so I think that's pretty big. So we're going to check out some of that at the moment. So we can see BRC-20s, a bit like ERC-20s, but they're not smart contracts. They're really just scripts, JSON scripts there, and tied to the Satoshis on a Bitcoin block. And so it's really a big rage. So this is pretty incredible. They only launched, inscriptions only launched around about on the 8th of March. So it's very early still. We're only on, the 30th of April at the moment. So this is pretty big for the Bitcoin community. Certainly make things a lot more exciting there. Now we've got the BRC-20 tokens market, and of course people are setting up their own tokens. You can deploy your own tokens, or you can mint someone else's tokens that they've made. So BRC-20 their tokens, we've already seen you've got a market cap of 62 million. Now this is going up every day at the moment. It will start off down on the 5 million mark. Yesterday it was sitting like 55 million or so. It's up to 62 million here on BRC-20.io. So BRC tokens. And of course, you can see the value's going up. So it's still early days. It's going to be interesting to see this, obviously, with the huge Bitcoin community out there. You can see the first one that was minted on the chain was the Audi. That is at the very top there. So there has to be four digits in the name. So you have to reserve that. I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. So you've got Audi at the top there, currently $33 million market cap, 21 million supply. So a lot of the tokens will have 21 million supply, just like Bitcoin. And you can see it's been 100% minted. It got minted out really fast because it was the first one to launch really early. It's up 22% in the last 24 hours, $1.58 per Audi in there as well. So it's 21 million, $1.58 is $33 million. So you can see how it's really taken off. We've got Pepe in there. We've got Meme, Shib. We've got a lot of the popular ones on EVM chains in there and NFT names. So Shib. We've got Punk there as well, Domo. So they're all got their tokens in the top leaderboard there, gold. Love, Basie, the NFT, monkeys, and all sorts of stuff. You can sort of see different ones. Elon, a lot of people have just deployed these themselves, and they've got varying take-ups depending on how many. Now, obviously, a key measure is how many people are minting these. They've got different limits per mint. So you might have a supply of 20 million, but the limit to mint per mint is 1,000. Obviously, this is all taken up, so you have to buy and sell this now on the market, which is pretty interesting. So here's the market tab here, and you can see the different tokens. You can actually search for one as well. There's a normal search bar, and you can start trading and stuff like that. So pretty interesting. Now we're going to get into the fact that because all these are linked on here, I have decided to I've deployed the Pulse coin on Bitcoin. So I've done that. It's really just a bit of fun, so don't get too serious about it. But hey, look, we'll see whether it gets fully taken up. It's a fair launch. Basically, I've deployed the contract, or not contract, the script, I should say. And of course, no expectations, and people can mint them out at their own choice. They choose to mint if they want to, and it's pretty easy. So we're going to jump onto unisat.io. I had posted this in the Discord yesterday, just as an early teaser for people to get into. Had lots of questions in there about that. But here we are on unisat.io. There are other websites, but we're going to focus on this one. It's quite easy. This is a Unisat wallet. Now, you can use your own Bitcoin wallet. You only need a few dollars. I mean, this is $1 or $2. You're not talking about life savings, anything like that. You can do it at your own leisure, your own choice, of course, and way to go. So one thing to do is you can set up a Unisat wallet and get involved. So let's quickly check out this website, unisat.io. So we're at the homepage here, Unisat Wallet. Now, it does have to download for Chrome, or you can download from the GitHub there. Chrome's just pretty easy. Brave browser won't work, so don't use that. So just make that into account. Now, it's got some of the recent images that have been done. And, of course, these are inscriptions here, recent text that's been done. There's different formats. You can do videos and audios as well. But we're not getting into the inscriptions or the ordinal inscriptions. We're going to look at the BRC-20 scripts or tokens. So that's what we're going to focus on. So you have your wallet there. It's got your wallet. You can do an inscription, ordinal inscription, which is like an NFT, or you can do a BRC-20. And, of course, you can search BRC-20s here. So if you want to actually inscribe one, you need to go to this page, and you have to choose the format that you want to do, right? So you have to choose the format. But what we want to look at is the BRC-20 because that's the tokens. And you can deploy your own. So you can actually set up a ticker and deploy your own, but you have to make sure the ticker's still there, right? Obviously, popular four-digit tickers are going pretty fast, particularly crypto ones, NFTs, things like that. And you can set your own supply, and then you can mint that out. So you can limit the limit there, limit per mint. So if you're going to mint it out yourself and you want to hold all of them and then allocate them, you'd put 21 million and you'd have to be the first one to mint that, right? Otherwise, if you're going to mint another one that's already in existence, you can click mint and just type in the ticker that you want to mint out and then mint how many batches you want. Now, there's a repeat mint as well, so you can actually increase the numbers that you're going to do in your transaction, and that's the way to do that. So anyway, I have done, if you go to the search bar, if you go to BRC-20, you can actually see all the leaderboard there, just like on this other website where we had the homepage here with all the leaders in the market. You can actually see the market here on Unisat as well. And you see Audi, Meme, all the top ones in the top here. You can also see the number of holders, so how popular it is. Obviously, it's a very important thing, how many transactions it's had. So it's important. Also, the deploy time. So you can see the first one for Audi, which is the first one, BRC-20, was the 8th of March. So we're not that far from there. So what's that, 7 weeks, something like that. So still pretty early. And this is exploding. The market value is exploding. So anyway, it's a bit of fun from our point of view. And it's also, you get to learn the ecosystem of building out on Bitcoin. And of course, having Pulse represent is really important. Now, I've deployed the Pulse one, the PLS ticker, and others have, someone else has deployed the Hex ticker. Someone else has deployed the PLSX. So there are different ones out there, but the one I've done is the PLS. And it only costs $1 or $2 to mint as well. And it's pretty much a fair launch. Everyone gets the chance. There's no pre-allocation or anything rubbish like that. So let's go to PLS. We're going to type this in the search bar. Now, you won't be able to find it in the BRC-20. You have to go to the search bar here and type it in. So we're going to type in the ticker I deployed, $PLS. And you can see that pop up. Bam, there it is. So like I said, I pushed it on Discord. So we've had a few people mint already. But all you have to do is to do this. It's very easy. You just have to click on the deploy one. So the rest of them are all mints. These are people that have minted and put it into their wallets. And of course, the deploy here is the one that you want to go into if you want to do that as well. So the first things you want to do, of course, is download the wallet in Chrome. Just send a couple of dollars in Bitcoin if you want to participate. It's up to you if you participate, but it's just a couple of dollars, and you just send it there. So maybe, $5 in Bitcoin is fine. And you just send it to this wallet. You can use swap space or just send it from your other Bitcoin wallets that you have, whatever you're going to do. And you just create your own wallet here, and you can do that. Now, there are other forms. You can actually send it from your other wallet. If you're holding a wallet on Bitcoin already, you can send it from that to this to purchase. We'll show you that in a minute. But easy peasy is just to set up a wallet here and then send the crypto to it if you want to just play it like that. So let's cool. Let's go to the wallet. So you download that, and then you're going to go to search. You're going to type in, I will leave the link in the description, but you can type in PLS. That will bring you up the Pulse ticker. And we're going to go have a look at that. So that is it there. Now, obviously, there are other tickers there. So let's imagine someone's already done Bitcoin. You can imagine that's gone pretty straight away. So that's Bitcoin there. You can see 99.95% of Bitcoin has been minted, 10,000 each. So it's a pretty similar setup for Pulse Chain, just did a similar setup. Let's have a look at Hex. Hex is someone's already deployed that, not me, someone else. So let's have a look at that. So Hex is there. A couple of people have already minted a few of those. Now, when I looked yesterday, it was only one. So a couple of people here have minted on this, probably from my Discord notice. But hey, and then we've got, we don't have PLSX because the dollar sign, but someone's done PLSX with the four triggers there. So let's have a quick look at that. So PLSX there, we see 500. A lot of people are minting that. I'm not sure who's deployed that. Let me know if you do know who's deployed the Pulse X there. But it doesn't have the dollar sign, so it's a bit of a different convention. It's got the full Pulse X there, so let us know if you know. But someone's been minting that. There's different wallets. Different wallets minting that. So I don't know who's done that, but somebody else has done that. But in any case, let's go to the PLS and let's run through how you might want to do it. I'll leave the instructions in the video as well, description, but let's go through it. You can watch on the video. So obviously, assuming that you've downloaded the Chrome wallet and set that up, sent some Bitcoin to it, only a couple of dollars, maybe $5 or something like that. Then go to the search bar, type in $ PLS, and of course that's going to bring you up the BRC token for PLS that I've set up. This is the one I've set up here, deployed. And then of course you can see the supply is 21 million. So far 150,000 has been minted. I put it in Discord yesterday, so a few people have already minted, but it's a fair mint. There's plenty of Bitcoin available. We'll see how we go. I will be broadcasting this on my other YouTube channel, Superman Crypto. So a whole different audience will get see that as well. So just take that into account. But it is fun. And of course, hey, maybe there might be some upside in the future. We'll see. It's no expectations. And also, if you use Unisat, but maybe there's a native token. I've heard somebody mention that possibility of a native token. Maybe there's an airdrop in the future. But once again, no expectations on that either. It's really just about having a bit of fun, getting used to another ecosystem on Bitcoin, which is pretty cool. The most valuable chain. So you can see there's a number of holders already on the page. We've got 7 so far. Maybe you're a number 8. We'll see. Once you've clicked on that, of course, click on mint directly. And don't click on deploy. Remember, deploying is if you're going to deploy your own token ticker. You can do that if you want. But if you're looking to mint the PLS, it is 10,000 PLS at a time. So I try to make it pretty similar to the Bitcoin minting. But you can actually mint more than that if you want to. You can go repeat mint, and you can mint as many as you want. So if you mint 100,000, you can do 10 mints at a time. But we'll just do one for the example. Click next. And of course, it's saying, please double check your text below before continuing. And so forth. So everything looks good to us on there. It's got PLS. It's got 10,000. So that's the script as you were. And let's go next. And it's going to tie to a Satoshi, right? So just take into account there. So we got the actual script that we were happy with. Yep, it's going to be 0.053 kilobytes, kilobits there. So that's pretty small. And of course, kilobytes. Please provide the address that you want to do. So if you've got a wallet and BRC wallet that you've set up, you can send it to that. If you've got another Bitcoin wallet, you can send the address to that. Now, it does require a SegWit address, so BC1Q. So it's SegWit. So make sure you got that. It starts off with BC1Q. Make sure that is the case. If you've got a Unisat wallet, it will already have that as default. But that's important to remember. Otherwise, there are other different types of Bitcoin addresses. So you can choose the speed, select the network fee you want to pay. Now, obviously, Bitcoin's slower than a lot of networks, so just take that into account. It could take a while. So 37 sats at the moment is 20 minutes. Now, it might be different by the time you go to do that, or you can just click 6 hours and play 14 sats, which is a lot cheaper, right? So that's very important. So if you do 37, you can see at the moment it's going to cost sats at 546 sats for the inscription. The network fee is going to be $2. The service-based fee and the fee by size is another 68 cents. So that's going to be a total of 9,000 sats or $2.62. So that's what you'd be. But hey, look, you're in no rush. You can just click economy. It could take up to 6 hours though. Just take that into account. So it depends on how fast you want it. And of course, the actual Satoshis can move around, obviously, depending on congestion. So if we like to 14 sats, it's only going to cost us $1.46 now. So that's what I'm saying. It's only a couple of dollars. So there we are. It's on a bit of fun as well. You can click submit and pay, and then it's going to bring up an invoice. Now, there are 3 options. Of course, you can pay with Bitcoin, which means you can use another wallet. You don't have to use Unisat. You can just click this top line here and just get a copy of the address that you have to send the fees to for the cost. In this case, it's going to be 5,000 sats, isn't it? So you can click that, or you can click a pay with MixPay. So you can click that. I have not used that, so you can use that. Supports Lightning Network too on Bitcoin. Or you can just use the easy option, which is pay with Unisat wallet, which is the one that we downloaded and can connect to Unisat here, which is pretty cool. So I didn't show that part, but you can do that. It's up in the top right-hand corner. So you can just click that. Once you do pay with Unisat wallet, it's going to pop up a notification in your wallet. That's what it should do. So let's see if it does that. Please complete the transaction in your wallet. So that's what it could do. Now I realize that it's not showing up the connect. I haven't connected. So once you've set up your wallet, you want to connect on the right-hand side. So I need to do that. It must have timed out. So that's what's happened there. Just be careful. You would need to be connected. So just take that into account. So I'm connected now in my wallet on the top right. So let's just go through that one more time. Click mint directly. Click PLS. Yeah, $. We're cool. We're going to mint one wallet. Yep, we're happy with that. We're going to do slow 14 sats. It's going to cost us $1.46. Submit pay. So it's 5,000 satoshis that we're going to be paying. So submit and pay. We're going to pay with the Unisat wallet, which we connected to. Make sure you are connected. Now, if you've got insufficient balances, it's not going to let you pay for that. So my wallet's saying that I don't have the balance. So you need to make sure that you have those number of satoshis on your wallet. So go do that as well. So kind of cool. All right. So that's pretty much how it works. Once you've done that, of course, it's going to go to your wallet. So if you've got your wallet, it will show up on your Chrome browser, and you can't see it on the screen there, but it will pop up in the Chrome browser. And it actually has a tab for the BRC-20. So you can go to BRC-20s and it will show up all the sats once they arrive. Now, obviously, if you pay the economy version, could take up to 6 hours, but they will show up in your wallet once you have done that. So it will pop up a notification in your connected wallet for Unisat. And then, of course, you just approve that and pay the fee, and it will arrive there. And it will take up to 6 hours if you use the cheap fee, about 20 minutes if you use the medium one. So pretty easy to do. All right, pretty cool. All right, let's see how we go there. Hope you guys enjoyed that. It's a bit of fun. And hey, you never know. If we maybe everyone mints out all the pulse there, that'd be pretty fun. And maybe we'll make it to one of these leaderboards one day on here with Audi and others. So we'll see. All right, take care, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, and get into Discord if you've got any more questions. Get under our other token chat. That'd be cool. All right, bye for now.